Hello Facebook, Michelle Kramer here coming to you live, your Live Abundantly life and health coach. As I mentioned earlier this week, I'm starting a series now called It's Time to Feel Better. And before we dive into some of the heavy lifters, which we'll do next week, today I wanted to talk about skin. A little simpler topic, but something that a lot of us, especially as women, deal with on a regular basis are skin blemishes. Even at 36 years old, I deal with skin blemishes on a regular basis, as you can probably tell today. And I've always dealt with acne or something to that effect. And it's been only through the last few years that I've discovered where the root of that is. And that's kind of something I want to talk to you about. If you are somebody that deals with skin irritations, whether we're talking blemishes or we're talking something more severe, some severe skin irritations, which I can't actually name, but you probably know what I'm talking about. If you deal with those things and you have tried some topical treatments, and my cat is continuing to try and get in the video here, and those treatments have not worked, or they've either not worked, or even though they have worked when you stopped taking them, like you ran out of your prescription cream or whatnot, then the problem came back, then that indicates that you likely have a different root cause of a problem here. And because she's continuing to be obnoxious, I'm going to put my cat on the floor. So, live video. Woohoo. So, some things I wanted to talk to you about, and I've done some research and got some viable sources for you, not just a Joe Schmo blog. So, there's an article in Huffington Post that examines, what I would like to point out is that a lot of the research on this matter is coming out of Australia and Scotland. We have a tendency here in the States to be a little behind on when it comes to more, I guess, root problem, natural occurrences kind of things. So our skin is basically the sewer system of the bacteria in our gut. I know that sounds terrible, but whatever you've got going on in the microbes that you have going on in your gut, whether good or bad, are going to be reflected upon your skin because of the waste that is produced from that gut bacteria. So if you have a good amount of great gut bacteria in your body, then your skin is going to reflect that. And if your gut is not healthy, then your skin is going to reflect that too. For me, it was discovering my gluten intolerance. Was of many problems that I have with gluten. That's one of them. So it's just an intolerance. So if I decide that I'm going to cheat and maybe have a piece of cake at a birthday party because it's just irresistible, then among other issues, I deal with a breakout for at least 2 weeks because of that, sometimes longer, if I'm not adequately getting in my water and flushing things out. So I'm coming to a point now where it's it's not even worth it to cheat just because I want clear skin. So that's really what it comes down to, is that you've got things that you're exposing your body to that are going to be reflected through your skin. One of the things I saw in this Huffington Post article that was worth mentioning, an inflamed gut is going to have trouble absorbing all of the good stuff our skin needs, such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So basically, when you have high levels of, and this is from a Women's Health article, when you have high levels of bad gut bacteria in your body, that causes your immune system to kind of overreact, and that's where inflammation comes from. So there are, according to this article in Women's Health, and its researchers and doctors and dermatologists in Australia and Scotland that they're quoting on these, there are inflammation markers in the skin called cytokines, cytokines, and those are involved in the formation of blemishes and are in higher number when someone has a lot of blemishes. So it's not just like we all have the same number of them in our skin. They increase based upon our gut flora. Diet and like how we eat, like sugar has a lot of effect on that. Gluten has a lot of effect on that, and dairy has a lot of effect on inflammation in the body based upon how healthy your gut system is. And of course, like if we take antibiotics, then that kills off all of our gut flora, good and bad. So if we're not replenishing the good gut flora after taking an antibiotic, then again, our skin is going to reflect that. A 2010 study done in a journal called Nutrition found that those with blemishes who were given a probiotic strain, the one Lactobacillus, which I've talked to you about before, Lactobacillus, had a notable decrease in blemishes over a 2-week period. And there's similar results that are coming out of Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Their research has been done on rats, of course, but they've seen like healthier coat and healthier skin and overall healthier system by doing tests with that same Lactobacillus strain of probiotic. So when you're working towards getting your gut healthy, the things that you want to look at to reflect upon your skin, like I said, your skin is a sewer system for your gut. So whatever waste your gut is producing, your skin is going to reflect that. And if you have good gut flora, a high level of good gut flora in your body, then your skin is going to reflect that. And if you have a high level of bad gut flora, then your skin is going to reflect that. And we're talking blemishes and major skin irritations. That runs the whole gamut. So it can take, you want to start working on your diet, kind of reducing, once you have a strong gut, a lot of times your body can handle dairy and gluten and things like that. But when you're working to repair it, those are things that you want to avoid. So you want to avoid dairy and gluten. And I'll tell you, I've been avoiding gluten for some time, but I'm really coming to terms with the fact that I probably should be avoiding dairy as well. So I'm going to be making those changes, which stinks because I do like ice cream quite a bit. But and then also you want to be replenishing the good gut flora in your body with a probiotic, which takes care of the bad gut flora, and a prebiotic, which helps the good gut flora increase. So that's today's topic, I guess you could say, talking about skin irritations and blemishes that we deal with and where that may come from. If you're not seeing results with a topical treatment, or once you stop using that topical treatment, it comes back, then consider that you may have some gut issues going on, that your skin may be reflecting the waste that your gut is producing, and you probably need to address that. Happy to help you do that on a one-on-one basis if that's something that you want to look into. I would also recommend checking out my video on what you should be looking for in a probiotic when you buy one, whether it's off the shelf or through a distributor. There are certain things that you should be looking for that you know is going to help your body. So I recommend checking that video out. It's in my videos as well. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you. If you feel like this was helpful to you, or you know somebody that this might be helpful, go ahead and share that. Share this video. And if it was helpful to you, please go ahead and give me a like or something like that, just so that I know that, I was helping somebody out today. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And if you get the opportunity, come to our carnival tomorrow for On Angel's Wings. It's at New Covenant Academy from 10 to 2 p.m. Hope to see you there too. So have a great weekend.